We're back with our first figure from the second wave of Age of the Primes. We're looking at Transformers Age of the Primes, the 13 Alchemist Prime, on the way I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? The way I got it figured, back with another Transformers Age of the Primes review. And this time, we're looking at Alchemist Prime. He is the deluxe class Age of the Prime offering from Wave 2. I picked him up at Walmart. And of course, the other wave mate that I plan to get from this wave, considering I already have Crasher, I already did a review on Crasher a couple of years ago. We've also got Vortex, so be on the lookout for that. But today, we're going to be going over Alchemist Prime. And the Primes were not originally on my scheduled list of things to get, but they've done such a great job with them that I just can't see myself not getting them. So we've added it to the list of things to get. And they had Vortex and Alchemist, so I picked them up. And I was very, very happy to see, because, you know, I don't want to hunt them down. If you look for Vortex on Amazon, you're just not going to find him. He doesn't even have a listing on Amazon right now. So it was pretty good luck to run into them on a regular road trip to Walmart. Alchemist Prime, also known as McAdams, was you know, one of the primes where they did a little bit of things here and there in recent memory. I'm on Cyberverse. He was McAdams, and of course now we have this figure. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Looks like he transforms in 17 steps. Got some nice artwork there with his lenses. Optimus Prime on the side. Some of the primes on the other side. One of them being soulless. And Alchemist on the back. Transforms into like a high-tech kind of truck. 17 steps. Shows a couple of things you can do with his lenses. Let's not belabor the point. Let's get Alchemist Prime out of the box. Check him out. Alright, so we've got Alchemist Prime out of the package, and his two accessories, the lenses, with him. And obviously he looks pretty cool. Kind of a stout little guy here. And you got your lens, and it's probably going to not show up that good on the camera, but he's got his Prime symbol on there. Doesn't look like he has any symbol on this one. We got a small symbol in this one. I can't remember what they are, but you know, they're cool. They go on there. You can put them together and all that kind of stuff, which we'll do a little bit later. And then you've got him himself. He's kind of a squat little muscular type of guy, I guess. He's got his mustachio goggled look. And since he's never gotten a full toy, you know, he did get a Build-A-Figure for Cyberverse. You know, we have no real thing to go against with him. I think they're just mixing and matching a little bit with Cyberverse and the Covenant of Primus, maybe a little bit of Marvel thrown in. But yep, there's your Alchemist Prime. And he definitely looks pretty cool. For posability, he is pretty posable. Got, waist swivel, got all the normal articulation points. Being a deluxe, he doesn't get wrist rotation, but other than that, you can look down, look up, pretty good. There you go. So next we're going to get him converted into his vehicle mode. Be right back. All right, so we've got Alchemist Prime in his truck mode, and his transformation is fairly simple. You do have to kind of fight a little bit for the back section for the legs to connect together after the arms are folded back, but it's not a difficult transformation. I basically did it without the instructions, but then I did have to glance at them for this part because I was like, why is it not going in like it's supposed to? But eventually you just gotta futz with it and he does go in place. It's pretty cool little Cybertron truck, even though you could be forgiven for thinking it was an Earth truck. I mean, it looks like something almost out of Halo. But, it looks cool and it rolls well enough. If you're into that sort of thing, yeah, looks pretty good. So we're going to get him changed back into a robot so we can do some comparisons. All right, so for comparisons, we're going to bring in, of course, his original 13 brethren and sister, starting with Solus Prime. Then we'll bring in Prima Prime, and unfortunately I dropped part of the Star Saber in the box that I had him in, so I'll have to dig that out later. And then of course we have Megatronus. We have to adjust the camera for that. But, so far so good. He looks great with them. And very happy to continue the streak with these guys. HeroClix Hasbro has knocked it out of the park with all of these figures. For Deluxe, he's really nice looking. He transformed simple enough. I mean, I had like a little weird problem, but it was only from the first time transforming them. It's really not that hard to do. And like I said, these guys, they look awesome together. They have a belongingness to them that makes them look great together. So there you go. We're going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Transformers Age of the Primes Alchemist Prime Deluxe figure. I think he's great. I think all of them are great. And I really like how they did the lenses. You can kind of stick them together like you have there. And, he can do his almost magical manipulation of matter. And yeah, I think he's a worthy addition to the Age of the Primes collection for sure. Pretty glad I scooped him up. Definitely gonna give him a 10 rank. The way I got it figure rank. And looking forward to the next Prime to come out, which I guess is gonna be probably Onyx. So there's that. So that's gonna do it for this one. We've got more Age of the Primes coming. As I showed you, I have Vortex, so he'll be the next Transformers review that I won't say that, but he'll be the next Age of the Primes review that I do. Probably sometime this week. Stay tuned for that. And till next time, happy collecting. Everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.